Hey family, it's Dr. Flava, your wellness foodie pharmacist. Let's learn how to make some yummy, healthier wings. So I have some wings that I've already cleaned with vinegar and water, and I'm going to flavor layer them with my Creole lemon pepper and original everything. Now, if you want them to be crispy, put a little bit of grapeseed oil like so, and then you want to toss it around. I'm wearing gloves because I really don't like to touch the meat, and I also singed off all of the hair on the wings. So I'm putting the original everything. This is my flavor layering method, tossing it around, getting the seasoning inside. And then as you toss it around, the oil and the season are just coming together and it's gonna taste really good. Now I'm shaking the Creole lemon pepper. Now the Creole lemon pepper, the consistency is more like a dust. I've reformulated it just so that it can stick to your wings, your fries. Now, after I cook the wings, I'm gonna toss them in some sugar-free barbecue sauce. So I'm just tossing some more Creole lemon pepper on the wings because you want them to be really flavorful. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Toss it around. Now, I did not let these wings sit. I just did it right then. So that's why I'm tossing it and massaging it around just to make sure that the wings are fully seasoned. And that's how it should look. Make sure that you coat all sides. And I can put a little bit more on after it's cooked. So I'm just showing you there how it should look, okay? Now, the key to having crispy wings is you want to cook them on your cookie sheet. I use Creole lemon pepper and original everything. I have a cookie sheet here. I have my oven at 350. If you want them more crunchy, you can turn the heat up, but I turned it on 350. So I just used some Baker's Joy that I had that's a non-stick. Now I just poured them all out, but you want to make sure you separate them because the key to having crispy wings is you want to separate them. You got to have that air flowing if you want them to turn crispy and to turn brown. So now I'm just separating them on the cookie sheet. I have a pretty large cookie sheet there, so that gives you some room. Now, I am a drum girl, not a flat. So let me know what you are, a flat or a drum person. So we're just gonna spread them out like so. I'm gonna place them in the oven at 350, which is pretty much a baking temperature, but because they are on a cookie sheet and they're pretty smaller wings, they are gonna cook all the way through. At the end, I will turn it up. So once again, I'm just showing you I'm using the original, the Creole lemon pepper, and I'm gonna use a barbecue sauce. So now look at them cooking in the oven. That was probably about 30 minutes into cooking. And you can see the oil that comes out naturally from the chicken. That's why I like to cook it on the cookie sheet. Here you go here where they're almost done. And at this point, I turned the temperature up to 400. And I let it cook for like another 5 minutes. Now I flip them over. You can see how nice and crispy they are. You cook it to your liking. And now I'm gonna toss them in the barbecue sauce that is sugar-free. I love this barbecue sauce. Now this bowl I had was a little bit too small to really toss them around. You'll see what happens. I'm just gonna use the tongs to go ahead and get this flavor on. Now we have yummy wings that we didn't have to fry. This saves so many calories. Look at there. So you have your Sunday wings, Creole lemon pepper, with celery. Yummers! Looks delicious. Get some Dr. Flava.